Hi, family. How you guys doing today? Y'all know I made a promise to you guys that I'm not ever going to just post a whole bunch of stuff online without actually saying something about it. Today's topic is Exodus. Exodus. It's a very, very hard topic for me to talk about, but I think it's very important that we do talk about it. At this point, we are in the middle of a Cold War genocide, and bad things are happening to our people. On my page, I have highlighted all of the abuses that are being done to us under this technology and these towers that they have here and satellites that they have in order to do these things. There are places on the earth where this level of high technology does not exist. Also, the will for people to want to do it to you also does not exist. I understand satellites can follow you everywhere. That is an issue that we have to deal with, the satellites, because they can follow you anywhere you go. All over the earth, they go all over the place and will harass people. That's, in my opinion, probably kind of like how those people in Cuba ended up getting harassed the way that they did. But family, I'm not, like I said, I'm not your mother. I'm not your father. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your lover. Okay? I'm just your friend. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm renewing my passport because it's about to expire. And I'm going to make sure that I have a current passport. So just in case I do have to leave or feel like, okay, really enough is enough, I can't take this anymore, I'm getting the hell on somewhere. And I suggest that all of you do the same thing. In the Bible, it says, my children, come out of Babylon. Hey. And if this ain't the Armageddon, this ain't apocalypse, then you tell me what it is then, because this is out of control. The things that I have seen and witnessed them do to people, and then everybody just turns a blind eye like it's nothing wrong. Like everybody in this place is like literally sleep and desensitized. It doesn't matter what happens. Like right now, it's sad. But on TV, it could be on the news. Somebody could just come on there and chop a person's head off. It'll roll on the ground, blood everywhere. And people will just watch that. They'll talk shit about it for a couple hours and on to the next thing. There's no outrage. There's no, I'm appalled. There's nothing. They're dead on the inside. So that's the reason why I know a lot of people say, well, we're doing these paperworks and stuff. Why didn't you get on the list? I'm sorry, yeah, but I just do not have any faith in the American justice system. That's why I don't file any lawsuits to do, because I don't think that no matter what, I think it'll just be a waste of money and a waste of time. I think that you're just gonna go in there and those same players are gonna come and they're gonna make your life a living hell. Like it's gonna be a horrible experience. Why even put yourself through that when you know at the end how it's gonna turn out? In this country, people like me and you, we don't have any representation. I'm sorry, it's a hard thing to tell your people. Like, listen, there is no justice. There is no peace for people like me and you, targeted individuals. You can go up there to them courts, but my whole point is this. I go inside their buildings and I could clearly feel some type of energy or whatever they're directing from them iPhones and them phones. Okay? So I'm going to go in these courts and what are they going to do to me in there? As far as gang targeting and, manipulation, I don't even feel safe going into no American court. Because I feel like they all have something to do with it and they're all involved in my abuse and my gang stalking and targeting. So how can the same people that have something to do with what's happening to us, how can we expect for them to help us? At this point, for the people, like I told y'all yesterday, the people who have the eyes to see, the ones who have the ears to hear. At this point, people, it is time that we start thinking about ourselves as a community of people who are clearly being targeted for whatever reasons. We all have different, ideals of why the targeting started. Who's behind it, why they're doing it. But at this point, I think it's more important that we just stay focused on the fact that we're being targeted. by someone from somewhere. We're not really sure, but we're sick of the shit. Okay, that's the best thing we can do, because we can spend all day long trying to figure out who, what, when, and where. But at this point, we need to figure out what. What are we going to do about it? How as a community? Because at this point, because of the fact that we're going through this similar situation, it has made us into a community. Nobody else understands anything that we're going through. And every time we try and tell them, they call us crazy. So we are literally the only people that understand anything about what we're going through. So because of that, we are a community. So it's time for all of us to come together as a community and start making moves as a community and really figuring out as a community of people who are being targeted, what are we going to do to protect all of ourselves? What are we going to do to protect all of our children, all of our families? How are we going to do it? Y'all know, just like I know, the courts, that's not going to work. I'm so sorry, Jesus, Lord Christ, hallelujah. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Don't shoot the messenger. But y'all know that's not going to work, right? It's sad, but those people in them courts, they know what's going on, man. Come on now, they do. They're a part of it. This is eugenics and genocide. They've been planning to do this to us for years and years, honey. This is a plan to get rid of a certain lineage of people on the earth. And I know some of y'all might be on here thinking, I'm black, I'm this, I'm that, I'm white, I'm Asian. It doesn't matter. They don't go about skin color, baby. Race is an illusion. Your genetics, your DNA, your originality. Race is an illusion. They're trying to get rid of a certain genome, a certain DNA on the earth. God's people are a rainbow color of people. Sorry that y'all don't understand that. I'm sorry that his story has lied to you so horribly. I've been trying to wake y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all the truth. But y'all gotta get from up under his story and really start to dig deep for the truth. You have to understand, like, from the time you was born, who taught you everything you know? Like, all your words, all your alphabets, what things mean, what's real, what's fake. How did you learn that stuff? You learned that stuff in their education or from your parents who have been also educated by them. It's like a generational curse that goes on and on. They say if you put the fear in the heart of a mother, she'll teach the child that same fear. It's the truth. It's a generational curse. Because the story is written by the victor. So a lot of the things that we know to be true that they have put in front of us as what actually happened, yeah, I'm sorry, it didn't happen that way. They just lying. And y'all know I'm not lying, because that's all they do is lie. Like, you could literally go pick up a history book near you and read that lie if you want to. But a lot of times it's not the truth of what really happened. They just made up some stuff to keep us under sleepiness and program. It's easy, if you just kill all of the old folks that knew any better and then raise the kids to believe whatever you want them to believe. You could program people easy. They did a whole plot. Told us all kind of weird lies about where we from, and it's all lies, yeah. And who we are, and about color, not telling people the truth about the 12 tribes of Israel, that they come in all colors. That's what the whole symbolism of the 12 tribes, if you read about the Tower of Babel and how he separated people, whatever, they don't want to tell you this stuff. But I'm here to tell you this. I'm putting my life on the line to tell y'all the truth. And the crazy stuff is, most of the time, y'all don't even want to listen to nothing I have to say. Which is another reason for this video called The Exodus. I think as a human being, as a woman, a mother, I think I have done all I can. I did it. I did everything that I could. But I have to save myself too. I can't just sit here, That's a funny story. Y'all know I could have been gone, right? Y'all know I already went to the border, right? Y'all do know that, right? I drove all the way to the border, all the way to Tijuana. I was already gone. But my heart made me come back to Houston for you. My heart, I was already gone, like out. And I had to come back because I loved y'all so much. To tell y'all the truth. Now I've done that. I've told y'all the full truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. What's going to happen going forward in the future? Pay attention. It's just going to get worse. We're going into a Hitlerish regime. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how it happened. Like, I put that stuff on there about Clayton Bigsby and all of that. You know, it's a lot of black people out here taking money for doing crazy stuff, and they don't even know who's really paying them. We have a lot of black people who are being paid by white supremacists to keep all kind of stuff going. Yeah, choose peace and love instead. Anyway, family, get with your family and start making real decisions about what you're going to do with your future. You want to live. I want to see y'all on the other side. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed Monday. Hallelujah. Bye-bye.